Hi guys, Ian from the Football Boots team, and as you can see, I've got this massive unboxing here today. We're going to have a look inside, and I can tell you that what is in this box is one of the most incredible displays that I have ever seen. It is fantastic, and once I get it out of the box, I'll explain to you how it works, and we'll test it out, and we'll try a few different pairs of boots and see just how good it is. So it has come in from the guys at Mizuno Football, and it is a presentation case to tie in with the launch of their brand new Morelia Neo 3s, the betas. Fantastic boots and a fantastic way of displaying them. So inside the cardboard box is this presentation box. Refined for speed is written on the side, and we've got all these kind of lines and stuff. Once we have a look inside, you can see that there's this nice kind of plastic perspex type lid, and it talks about the Morelia Neo 3 being the pinnacle of Mizuno's Japanese innovation. It's been created to usher in a new decade for Mizuno football with a single-minded focus on speed. Now in that bag of the boots, in this little box with the Mizuno logo on the top, we'll have a look and see what is here. There's other things in here as well, like a little kind of bit of tube. This is really heavy. It's got top written on it there. Quite plush as well, but very heavy, and it's magnetic. I can feel it pulling me towards whatever is underneath the turf in there. And then there's also this other kind of clear disc. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. There's something underneath the turf. There, we'll get that out in a minute. Alright, so inside this box here, pull that out. It is just the power transformer. So we'll plug that in using that. Moving on. Alright, so let's have a look in the bag here. These are the Morelia Neo 3s, the betas, in this stunning blue colorway. So this is the Reach Beyond pack. And there's a few other Morelias in that as well, but such a nice sole plate on these. The quality of the leather is just ridiculous. It feels so good. But the interesting thing that they've gone ahead and they've taken out the tongue, and they've done a kind of a knit upper that then blends into the leather at the front. So they're super lightweight on an already very light sole plate, and it's just incredibly lightweight speed boots. Alright, so let's get the turf out of here and see what's going on inside the rest of this box. Try and figure out what is going on. There's a few little cut holes in there, so we might be able to use this again in a bit. We'll just have a look in the rest of the box. Bit of a display plastic there. Alright, this is the heart of it. This is the heavy bit. This is the bit that looks like it needs to be plugged in. Looks like little lights coming through the gaps there. Doesn't seem to be anything else in the presentation box, so we'll get this out and put this on the desk. Right, let's get this thing plugged in and see what happens. Turn it on. Alright, you see the lights there. Alright, so I've got this plastic disc, which is what goes at the bottom. And this is all about placing the magnet in the right spot. So I've got to find the little dot, line that up. I take this tube bit and I place that in the middle. Right, and then once I've done that, I've got the magnet. It's a very, very strong magnet. And I need to drop that just into the top of the gap here. You can see it floating already, and I need to separate these two pieces. Alright, you can see that blue disc is floating. I'm going to take out the bottom bit. You can just see it spinning around very gently. I'm going to put a card underneath. There you go, you can see nothing underneath. Drop it on top, you can watch it spin around. Check that out, eh? Alright, we've got to put some boots on this. We've got to see what it looks like with boots. So, Mizuno say the game is getting faster and faster every year. If you can't keep up, you will be left behind. Speed can mean many things: pace, acceleration, agility, even the speed of mind. Combined, this makes the difference between winning and losing. So these are the new Mizuno Beta 3s. The new innovative Beta knit collar seamlessly and securely connects your foot to the boot to execute your mind's every command. This integrates with the extremely light Beta mesh window in the midfoot to ensure you easily zoom past opponents. The boot combines the most advanced materials together with the highest performance in ultra-thin leather, delivering the perfect soft touch of the ball to speed up your game. Now check out this. I've got another pair of the betas. These are the Future DNA Pack ones. These were actually the first ones that came out. So you can put the turf on top, and the little cutouts for the lights mean that the light comes through the turf. Really cool feature, and you can see those spinning around on there. But I was like, well, why stop at Mizuno boots? I'm going to show you a few other boots spinning around here, see what you think. These are a pair of signed boots by Marcelo. These are going back to what, 2014? F50 Adizero, signed by Marcelo. Very nice. Can jump forward to a much newer boot, Mbappe's first signature boot, and I've got a one of his Mbappe X Bondi Dreams, weren't they? I've got to take off the turf though because the boot's sticking on the turf, so just going to put the boot down by itself again. It was just sitting too low and it was catching on the turf. Alright, we've got a few other boots I can show you, so we'll move into those. These are a pair of Predators, and I'll tell you what, these actually sit on this really nicely. Their spin, here we go. It just depends on what the boot is, how it seems to balance on the magnet, and these ones seem to balance really nicely, so I'm a big fan of those. Going back to another pair of Mizunos, and these are remakes of their World Cup boots that Rivaldo wore. These are stunning boots. And we've got Neymar's World Cup boots, the Golden Dream Hypervenoms, if you remember those. These look fantastic lit up on here as well.